All right, welcome back to another episode of Beer, Bacon, and Bros. Tonight it's just Adam, Chris, and Keith. We're going to start the night off with a Dunkel that I think you've had before, right?
Yeah, this one's coming from OMB, the Old Mecklenburg Brewing Company, up in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is their Dunkel Dark Lager. This is only available in the wintertime up there. So this is one of their specialty beers that they bring out in during the winter.
Not feeling like winter lately down here.
No, not at all.
Not after this week.
No, freaking 78 degrees I think was the high today.
It's going to be, what, 86 or 83 tomorrow?
Something like that. It's in the 80s tomorrow.
Yeah.
For y'all. So
yeah, not for you.
It's going to snow in Nashville on Friday.
There you go.
So I'm going back to the winter up there. But all right, so let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Old Mecklenburg and Charlotte, right?
Yeah, they're up in Charlotte. So this is one of the first breweries that they had up there. So between them and like No Die and Birdsong and those guys are a couple of the first ones.
Nice. I wonder how old Mecklenburg actually is. You said it was the first.
Yeah, it's one of the first ones. They actually had two locations. They got a great outdoor space though. It's kind of like a still hands type of feel, like for outside door space.
Yeah,
like that the beer garden.
Yeah, I like that.
It's really nice.
I won't lie. I knew it was a Dunkel. And
Anybody else want to have a little bit left?
Dark lager. Yeah, either one of y'all can have that. So, I know they said dark lager. I was expecting this to be just a little bit darker than
like
it
a
is.
stout?
It's like a
It's almost like a
almost to a stout. Yeah.
So this is more like that amber hue.
Right. So the copper is like their amber style beer. So this is just a little
Darker
it's a little heavier than their copper.
Okay.
It's got a lot of flavor to it though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flavor.
It smells really good.
It's a good beer. They also do a Mecktoberfest in October, or it comes out in August, September. Really, really good.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how old they are.
But they're
So 4.9%.
Okay.
yeah, it's a really smooth, easy drinking beer.
I thought it was going to be a little heavier than that.
Yeah, only 4.9, so not too bad.
Yeah, 2009. Yeah.
Wow. Because, you got breweries that opened in Asheville in the 90s.
Right.
Like Old Meck is the first brewery opened in Charlotte, and it's 2009.
All right, so this is what it says on the can. It says, "Enjoy this classic Munich-style dark lager with its smooth caramel and roasted malt flavors, courtesy of Dark Munich and Carafa malts. Dunkel offers an easy drinking finish on even the coldest, darkest days of winter."
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's really cool about them too is they're very like German style. So like they're as you can see in some of the pictures in the beer garden, it's very like what you would see in like Bavaria and Germany and all that.
Yeah.
Well, you've been to probably some breweries out in Germany.
Yeah, I was in Berlin, so we went to a couple.
Yeah, so it kind of has that same feel. The food.
Do they have the Steins?
They do have Steins, and actually, when they, I have like 3 of them. When they do the Mecktoberfest, they do their release party in late August, early September. They have a boot that you can get. It's like a 1.5 liter boot, and they'll fill it for $20. And then you get every refill for like $5 that day.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I put back like 3 of them, and I was like, "Oh shit, I can't do this anymore."
Yes. This is bold, and I think that's kind of what I like about it is that it's got a nice, rich spice to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's supposed to have these notes of caramel and stuff. I don't think there's really anything sweet about the beer.
I think that more so comes from the color. The caramel color comes from it gives a little bit of that color.
Yeah. And so, like, what I love about this is it's very German traditional. Like,
Correct.
I've had beers in Berlin, as far as Dunkels go, that taste just like this. And so, maybe that's just me with, like, a personal experience to it. And I think that's maybe is going to give into my score. But I think somebody...
But this hits it pretty well.
Yeah.
For an American-style Dunkel, they did very well with it.
Because they're over there in Germany, it's bold in its spices like this.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a bunch of wet-footed freaking losers that can't handle flavor in a beer. Sorry for those that. Well, no, the man buns want the hops. They just show up and drink IPAs. But for those that feel like they can only drink Bud Light because it's got to be crushable and
that 4.2 easy drink like
exactly.
water.
I got to be able to drink 14 of them a day or it's not beer. But like this is impressive to me.
It's solid. It's very.
I mean, this is really impressive to me.
Well, and that's what's special about them is they only do like 4 or 5 beers, and that's it. They stick to what they know. They do a lot of the German style, and that's all they do. So they do
it well.
They do it well. Yeah.
This brings me back to
takes you back to Berlin.
Eating schnitzels, and drinking rattlers. Sorry, I said rattlers like it's our quarterback.
This is good though.
Over there, Spencer drinking some beer with Spencer.
I'm drinking beer with Spencer.
I don't know that like. You kind of get that roasted malt flavor though, like
absolutely.
Like I think that's the boldness of it that you're talking about, and the caramel is just like it's not like you taste it or not that it's there, but it's like a subtle hint that's like
it's not overpowering in any way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this alcohol taste, this kind of just a little sweetness, just to a little extra depth on the flavor there.
Settle it down a little bit.
Yeah, just a hair. And I think, like you're saying, I think they did this very well.
I mean, I think it's a solid. I mean, I personally think it's a solid beer. It's one of my favorite ones that they have. Like when I go when I would go to O&B in the wintertime, this is what I would drink.
I'm gonna give it an 8.6.
Wow,
this is really good.
You're coming out swinging.
I'm telling you, man, they hit home because I've had a German Dunkel. I've had probably 3 or 4 German Dunkels. That was a long week, but
still,
I mean, it was it's right there with it. It's bold in its flavor. It's it's easily drinkable. Like there's. When you actually intake the liquid, it's not heavy. It's not like a stout. It's not like
it's not like you're gonna porter or stout. It's something that
it's not heavy like you're drinking any kind of syrup or anything like that. But it's strong in its richness. It's strong in its depth of those spices and like Adam said, just a little hint of caramel. Not enough to where it's sweet in any way, shape, or form, but
just enough to
just to round it out.
Yeah, just something to top it off with.
Tie it all together.
Yeah. Yep. And so. I mean, really, really impressive beer.
I'm going to go 9 flat.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is one of the ones that's one of my go-tos when I go there in the wintertime, so it's definitely one of the ones that I definitely enjoy.
Yeah, I was going to go 8.5.
Yeah.
So this is really good.
Yeah.
And I guess Swamp Cabbage does their own version of a Dunkel. Right?
They have a Dunkel.
A Dunkel Weizen.
So his Dunkel, now his is the wheat. His is the Dunkel Weizen.
Yeah.
So his is the wheat. So it's a little different, color, different flavor.
But I guess this is kind of what he's using as a base,
correct. That's what he's
And then he's mixing it in that.
I feel like this is like a traditional Dunkel. And then what he does is like a Dunkel Weizen where it's got the wheat.
The Hefeweizen plus a Dunkel combined together, lightens it up a little bit, gives a little different flavor profile. But like that's kind of what I was trying to compare it to.
Right.
Which I know it's like I said, I know it's a little off, but that's what I was trying to compare it to, and it is good. Like that's one of my favorites from over there too.
Yeah.
I think it's a very solid beer. So like I said,
it's gonna hit better in America than this will. Right, I mean, this has got to be something that somebody's looking for, because it is such a European style beer, and but the Dunkel Weizen is light, refreshing. I like it. It's not bad. I think we reviewed it before.
I think we did it with one of our last shows there.
I know we did it.
I know for a fact that we have probably done it. I didn't know if it was.
I think it was on one of the shows that I was there with you too. So yeah, I think so.
All right, so back down the line, we got 9 flat, 8.6, 8.5 on the Dunkel Dark Lager from OMB, Old Mecklenburg Brewing in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that's a review.